Hey folks, Jeremy DeMerchant here, the sales strategist, and this is your Sunday sales tip. Now today's sales tip actually has to do with the close, okay, the close of your sales conversations. And I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't want to be a hard, a hard seller. I don't want to do the hard sale. I don't want to, be the hardcore closer. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to." And it's all about fear. They're scared they're going to offend somebody. But here is the one thing that we overlook. First of all, our fear around the close, it's selfish. Okay, stop being scared. Stop being worried about if somebody's going to like you or not like you. Your goal is if your product can truly have a significant impact in somebody's life, your goal is to have that impact, which means you must close the sale, right? So this is under the assumption that the prospect is qualified, the product is the right fit, okay, all those pieces. But I want you to shift the way you're thinking about the idea of closing, right? A lot of people talk about the phrase, heart-centered sales. And what this actually means, and it sounds all warm and fuzzy, but what it means is that someone is not going to try to push something on you that they don't believe is truly best for you. Okay, so I've been called a heart-centered salesperson, and for sometimes I have a hard time resonating with it because it sometimes makes people feel that I'm just warm and fuzzy. But the reality is, if I truly believe in my product, and I do, and if you truly believe in your product, as you should, and the person that you are presenting it to or having a conversation with is truly going to benefit from having it, is truly going to have a significant impact in their life by investing in your product or service, then you need to do everything you can to get them to take action. And that's it. Okay. So for example, if your ultimate goal is to build your business, okay, you've got let's use coaches for example. I have a lot of coaches as clients. So if you have a coaching business and your goal is to grow it to six figures, and I've already taken people to six figures in as fast as 6 months from having no formal business at all, and I know that I can help you. It's my duty, my responsibility to do what it takes to get you to say yes. Okay, because I want to help you, right? People are, "Oh, I don't want to do a high pressure close." Well, here's the deal, guys. It takes pressure to make a diamond, right? If people want that transformation, the reason that they haven't gotten it to this point is because of something holding them back. It's a fear, it's a resistance of some sort. If if there was, if they really, really wanted it and there wasn't something holding them back, they would have gotten it by now. You wouldn't have to be having the sales conversation. But if your product is truly what they need and you don't close them, there's a good chance that they're going to go find somebody else who's going to take a much less authentic approach, be less sincere in their presentation, and sell them something. Maybe it's at a lower price, but it's not going to do the job. Guys, you get what you pay for, right? So whether the resistance is somebody says it's about money, somebody says it's about time, these are all symptoms, right? You got to go back to the original concern, but don't be afraid to push a little. Okay? Anything that I've ever done in my life that made a difference was terrifying, and sometimes it took a push. Okay? In order to, start my business, I had to be put in a really tough position. I always wanted to run a coaching business, but I was always terrified. And then finally, push came to shove, and basically a kick, and then I did it. Okay, I had to be fired from a job, and then not long after, started my business. That's a pretty, high pressure situation. Now I'm helping coaches all over the world build their businesses, increase their sales, and make a difference in their clients' lives. So if you need to give a little bit of a push, maybe even a kick, to get someone to take action on a product or service that really makes a difference in their life, they really need, you need to do it. Okay, you don't have to be, rude and ignorant, but don't be afraid to challenge them. People want to see that you're the expert. And if you're going to help them, you're going to end up having to shift some of their original beliefs. So start that challenge process right in that sales conversation and show them what you're made of. Show them you're serious. Because if they don't see that you believe in them, especially in the coaching industry, usually people are coming to you not believing in themselves. They need to know that you believe in them and that you're going to stick with them and see them through till the end goal and beyond. So that's my sales tip for today. Okay, don't be afraid of the close, and do what it takes if your product or service is the right fit. Do what it takes to get it in the hands of your prospect so that you can truly make that significant impact in their life. And don't be afraid to challenge them. Push, shove, give them a little kick if you need to. Not literally, but do what it takes. Because if you don't close them and they truly have that need, someone else is going to close them and not going to treat them nearly as well and not going to give them the result that you can. So we'll see you next week. And until then, remember to get uncomfortable and get results. I'm Jeremy DeMerchant, the sales strategist. Cheers.